When a massive forest fire breaks out, the rule of biology is absolute. Every single animal in its path, from apex predators to tiny insects, instinctively flees from the heat in pure terror. Every animal, except for us. We are the singular anomaly in the entire animal kingdom. Instead of running away from extreme heat, we deliberately reach our hands out toward it. We push this behavior to absolute extremes. We rely on open flames to survive freezing climates that would otherwise kill us. And we are the only living creatures that voluntarily pour boiling liquids directly into our own mouths on a daily basis. Through the strict lens of biology, our daily obsession with extreme heat makes us nature's most unnatural creature. We actively court the most destructive element on Earth. For thousands of years, this bizarre behavior came with an immense physical cost. Early humans suffered a staggering rate of severe burns and tissue damage compared to any other species. The problem was that baseline mammalian physiology was unequipped to repair a creature that intentionally played with fire. Standard tissue repair is slow, leaving early humans vulnerable to deadly infections from even minor burns. And this created a brutal evolutionary ultimatum. To survive the constant, self-inflicted damage, natural selection favored a specific genetic shift, prioritizing repair speed over standard mammalian recovery. Modern humans are the product of intense natural selection. We are the direct descendants of the ancient ancestors who could recover from their burn injuries faster than everyone else in the tribe. When researchers mapped how our bodies react to severe heat, they found the specific biological mechanism that saved us. Embedded in our DNA is a cluster of 94 genes that activates instantly the moment we experience thermal damage. You don't see this in the rest of the primate family tree. Gorillas, chimpanzees, and macaques possess a baseline immune response, but they lack this highly tuned thermal defense system. In humans, these 94 genes diverged through a distinct evolutionary pressure, becoming a fiercely aggressive healing mechanism unseen elsewhere in the animal kingdom. At a cellular level, this gene cluster operates like a biological rapid response team. It instantly signals skin cells to multiply and close the wound, while simultaneously deploying aggressive proteins to rip apart invading bacteria before an infection can take hold. This cellular machinery allowed us to master the intense temperatures required to forge tools, shape glowing metal, and eventually build modern industry. We could survive the accidents that came with the work. Touching a hot pan usually results in a blister that heals within days, a recovery we take for granted. This speed relies on a specialized mechanism that repairs tissue far faster than the cycles found in our closest primate relatives. The way your immune system reacts to a burn today traces back to the dangers of the first campfires, where survival rewarded the ancestors who carried this specific genetic armor. But every highly specialized biological superpower carries a hidden cost. To see how this system can actually turn against us, let's look at a diagram of a mannequin programmed with human DNA. If this mannequin touches a red-hot car radiator and gets a small burn on its hand, those 94 genes immediately fire. A targeted wave of protective immune cells rush in, causing localized inflammation that neutralizes the threat and repairs the skin. Now shift the scale. Imagine that same mannequin is trapped in a massive modern-day chemical fire and suffers severe, large-area burns across its entire body. The body panics. It doesn't have a secondary system for massive trauma, so it deploys the exact same aggressive tactic, but simultaneously everywhere. It triggers uncontrollable, widespread inflammation that damages healthy organs and drops blood pressure to lethal levels. This is the fatal catch. The highly precise immune mechanism designed to save us from tiny sparks scales up into a systemic overload that can actually be more dangerous than the burn itself. Biologists call this an evolutionary anachronism. Our bodies are fighting a modern war, but they are strictly programmed to use ancient, outdated tactics. The natural world of our ancestors only produced localized hazards, a stray ember from a hearth or a brief brush with a wildfire. It did not produce the massive, uncontainable industrial explosions of the modern era. Evolution engineered our DNA to survive accidental sparks around an ancient campsite, leaving us unequipped for the immense scale of the modern world. It is a dark irony of human progress. The very genetic armor that allowed early humans to master extreme heat is the exact mechanism that turns against us during severe modern burn accidents. We conquered the flame, but left a biological legacy that permanently haunts our DNA.